I'm watching it on my phone, but on mute. So, okay. Then there's probably the delay. So it'll probably take a second for it to show up there. Okay, well, I'm going to just. And there's probably the delay. It'll probably take a second for it to show up there. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to just. And there's probably. Okay, well, I'm going to just. Probably the delay. It'll probably take a second for it to show up there.
Yeah, I'm getting quite an echo there.
Yeah. One second. I have to turn. I must have YouTube on my desktop.
I'm getting quite an echo there.
Yeah, I'll fix it. One second. I must have YouTube on my desktop. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll fix it. I must have YouTube on my desktop. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll fix it. Oh, well, I'm gonna switch something here. I'm gonna switch something here.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey.
Okay, I'm back, but I've got.
I can see myself on YouTube.
Yeah, we're live. We're there. Okay, Rhonda. Okay, so Rhonda says I can see you too, and Rhonda says, "Did you invite aliens?" I still have this feedback issue, so I've got to close. I've got to close off some other stuff here. I still have this feedback issue, so I've got to close. Okay, and I've got to close off some other stuff here. I'm going to try this. Oh my goodness. I'm going to try this. Oh my goodness.
It's nice to see you again, Elizabeth.
Oh my goodness.
It's nice to see you again, Elizabeth.
Okay. I have some issues here, obviously. Okay. Okay. Okay.
But there's quite a ringing sound. But there's quite a ringing sound.
The issue okay. The issue okay, so I've got something going on here. I think I figured it out. It'll just be I think it'll just be a little delay until it catches up. I think I figured it out. I think it'll just be a little delay until it catches up. I think I figured it out. I think it'll just be a little delay until it catches up. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Okay. Yeah, I'm having this endless loop thing. I have my phone on mute. I'm not sure where this extra sound is coming from. I'm having this endless loop thing. I have my phone on mute. Tina, do you have an extra? Is your phone on? Maybe it's at your end, Tina. Do you have your phone volume on? Tina, do you have an extra? Is your phone on? Maybe it's at your end, Tina. Do you have your phone? There. It was you.
It was me.
I think so. There, it's done.
Okay, so
we're good.
Okay, so I have two laptops going. I have one showing the YouTube live stream. Okay. And I have a Streamyard broadcast studio.
Okay. Well, we figured it out. And I forgot. I forgot we had that problem the last time as well. So whatever, like I'm using my laptop, so I'm watching it on the phone, which is a little like we're ahead of what we're seeing on the phone. I'm watching it on the phone beside me and I can see it's live, but I've got my volume on my phone turned off. The only volume I have is on my laptop, which I'm using the studio one. So that's the only volume you can have on, is the one that you're in the studio. So we fixed it. Okay, so now let's go back and see. My sister. Oh, I have to also send a quick little note to Lori to remind her. I'll say, it is time, Lori. Okay. All right. So hopefully she'll come on. Okay. Yeah. So Rhonda says, you can see her messages probably. She sees us both. Good luck. Did we invite aliens? Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhonda said the feedback was less. It was just from me. But I think that's because I was trying to talk over figuring it out. But in fact, the feedback of what I was talking was coming out on your device. So Rhonda, she goes by
that's
Rhonda
true.
and Elizabeth in two different circles. Okay, we're good. You still there, Rhonda? You still there, Rhonda? I have invited Lori. Well, what I'm going to do after this one, like it will record it in the broadcast studio, and it's apparently, I guess, recording it on YouTube as well, which means that I will, but the good thing about using StreamYard with YouTube is you can edit your live streamed thing within YouTube. So unlike when we did it with Facebook Live, you had to download it and then you had to whatever. Well, what I'll be able to do is actually go into the recording within YouTube Studio and lop off all the crap. And also maybe, do a little introduction or something. I've been doing a lot of reading about what we should do to make our event the most valuable. And one of the things it says is as soon as the event is finished, you go into the event feed and you put a comment about where else they can link to with other videos, because YouTube is all about engagement. They want to see how many of your people watch your other stuff. So Rhonda says, yep, she's still here pruning the potted plants and wrangling caterpillars. Good for her. I can always count on my sister to support us in this. And hopefully Lori will also attend. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We've got Rhonda, so we know it's working. And I'm also looking at on my phone so I can see that we are live there. I think with Facebook Live, that was the biggest thing that I found scary, was that you have this extra interface within Facebook and you have to go live in there as well as go live in the studio. I'm finding it much easier. Rhonda says no feedback now. I'm finding it much easier within YouTube Studio. I like it better because what I was able to do was I scheduled this test event through StreamYard. I didn't have to go into YouTube Studio at all. It was completely through the StreamYard interface. I set it up. There is a description on my YouTube channel. It's a little tricky to find. When I'm in YouTube Studio, I just click some little dots that say view on YouTube or view on Facebook or whatever. And that's how I get the URL. So I have the URL for both our launch event and for this event. So I sent the URL for this event to my sister, and that's how she got in. She's not in as a guest the way that you are with the co-host link. So this is exactly, okay. So this is the wonderful thing, is that we ran into some issues with Facebook before trying to figure out the link to the event. And it was shortened like with a bit.ly type of thing. And I found that there was like the Facebook event, and now we've got the StreamYard event, or the Eventbrite listing as well. Now, I know you had sent me an email to say, here is the something or other that Nathaniel did. Did he set up an event within your YouTube? Does he have admin access to your YouTube, or?
No.
Okay. That's good. Because what happened was when I set up the launch within Crossfield account, I went in and I said the destination is the Crossfield YouTube for the June 10th event. So like this one, I went in and I said the destination was the Glenda McDonald YouTube for today's event. So I'm actually testing it on my own first. There's nothing recording on the Crossfield account. So this is just my own personal crap. But anyway, the good thing is that it was very, very easy thanks, Rhonda. It was very easy for me to get the link to the event from within StreamYard. So now I have that link. I will be able to today, like for your event as well, I will be able to today create a Facebook event within Marianne's page and put the link there, but also put a link to register through Eventbrite, so that I'll tell people to register through Eventbrite so that we get an idea of how many are coming, and so that they can be kept up to date at the last minute if there's any updates that they need to know about. So there'll be like a backup
Yes,
plan.
and I'll need the URL. I'll need the URL as well. So to put that in the invitation.
I have it. I can send it to you today.
Great.
Yeah. And it's actually the event listing is on your YouTube channel. It's just that apparently it's hard to find scheduled events within your YouTube channel. So I couldn't find it without the URL, which I thought was kind of interesting. So, but maybe that's a protection thing, that your event, that there's no list. Like, for example, when you think about it, if you go into YouTube, I don't recall seeing anybody having this event is scheduled for next week, you know, if you're subscribed, right? You get notified if someone subscribes to the Crossfield account. So one of the things we really need to do right now is get people subscribed to the Crossfield YouTube. That's really important. So I'm going to start promoting the YouTube, the Crossfield YouTube channel through my own social media and get people to start subscribing there. I'm also going to tell people that I'll do some promotion on Marianne's page and on my own pages and my own social media now, you know, indicating the Eventbrite link, because that way I don't have to give out the Facebook. I don't have to give out the YouTube. I'll just give out the Eventbrite link, and then we can put the URL for the event right into the description. I think I want to check that out, at which point you put the event into the Eventbrite subscription. Like, we have the URL, but I'm not sure how early we put that in there, because what we should be doing is having them subscribe to your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I don't have a big following on my YouTube channel.
No, that's why I'm saying we need to get all of the people that follow on. We've got to start getting all of the Crossfield accounts to now go over to YouTube and like promote them to all sign up for your YouTube channel. Just saying that we're starting, you know, that although we did a Facebook Live for the first author launch with Glenda and an author, this next one is YouTube, and it may be that the future ones will be on YouTube because it's more accessible for everybody. And then, you know, so in other words, like, so we all, yeah, Rhonda said it was just so easy. She just clicked the link. And the advantage of going this way with YouTube, as you know, is that unlike David's event, we don't have to worry about all of the different ways that people could watch it. It's one. If they register through Eventbrite, they'll get the link. We can send the link out, like, you know, 24 hours in advance or something with an email, or we can actually add it to the description within 24 or 48 hours of the event. I have to research what's the best way to do that. We have the URL, so you could put it on. We'll have to just figure out what we're supposed to do with advanced promo of a YouTube Live. I'm just a little unclear on the protocol for that, but we do have the link, and I'll send you that link, and you can give it privately to people. Now, does Marianne have an email list?
I'm sure she does.
Okay, because that's something that Marianne could, and again, it's a question of what's our protocol? Do we get people to go over to the Eventbrite and register there, saying, and then in the instructions say we have the link to the YouTube link to the event. You can subscribe to Tina's account, or we'll be sending out the link, you know, within 24 hours of the event, or whatever. We can decide. We might want to change the wording to the Eventbrite thing. However, on the Crossfield page, the event is there, and it says we'll go live in 8 days. In the same way that on this link it said we'll go. Yesterday, my event for this one, my event link on YouTube said it'll go live in 12 hours. And then a couple, you know, before I went live, it said it'll go live in 2 minutes. And then it changed from will go live to waiting on Glenda McDonald. So if someone goes to that URL, the beauty is it's there, and the chat is there as well. I think the chat starts as soon as we go live. I don't think they can chat. Like this chat that we're seeing here is actually on my YouTube channel chat. This, what we're seeing
on your YouTube. Oh, okay.
So when we do it through yours, it'll be on your YouTube channel. There are things that we can also do. I was reading about where you can block certain keywords. Oh, Rhonda says she's subscribed to my channel. She's subscribed to my link, my YouTube link channel. I don't have I only have like 3 subscribers myself because I haven't been promoting the Glenda McDonald thing. And I also have a sale on Silver Girl YouTube with only 1 video on it. But I'm going to be, now that I see how easy this is, I'm going to be getting into this a lot more, because I've been doing a ton of book reviews, like of older books and kids' books on Instagram. Huge book fandom on Instagram. And now, does Crossfield have an Instagram?
I do, but I haven't had time to use it.
Okay. It is a huge resource. Even if you periodically post, even for each, one post for each new author or something like that with book covers. Get into the habit of announcing upcoming books. And, whether that means you need to just get them to follow you for more news, or you can give them also the links to your other social media. Like you can say you can subscribe. We either do the launches live on Facebook or on YouTube, and here are my my information in your description. When you post, or even in your profile, you can say, watch our book launches on YouTube and on Facebook Live or something, or, we can work. I'll take a look at your Instagram and make a recommendation about what you can do there. I don't know if I can administer your Instagram account. I know it's owned by Facebook, and because I'm an admin on your Crossfield page, it's possible that I can also post on your Instagram. I'll take a look, because I'm on Instagram every day. I have Instagram. I'm approaching 550 followers on Instagram, and I'm known as a book reviewer on Instagram. I've got engagement. I post pictures of books that I'm reading, and they're usually older books that I've found, and I write a little review, and I am getting people commenting on what they think about the book. It's really, really good. I love it. Wow. I love Instagram. Is my favorite. Instagram is my favorite platform because it's so engaging and it's so visual. So I'll spend a little time just checking about whether, as an admin on your Crossfield page, Facebook page, whether I can also. I know that you can link through Facebook Business Suite, which I have. Through that, I can link to the Instagram accounts, but I just haven't tried because I don't think I even realized you had an Instagram account for Crossfield, and it's under Crossfield, not under you personally, right?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look.
You need a Crossfield publishing account on Instagram. We'll talk about that later. We don't have to talk about that right now. Okay. So anyway, the good news is. Oh, Rhonda says when you talked a minute ago, there was an echo of your voice. So maybe there's something about how close you're sitting to your mic.
I'm using the laptop mic.
Maybe you're sitting too close to it. Yeah, it might be that. I don't know.
Okay, is that better?
Rhonda, does that sound better for Tina? And she said it was a minute ago, so I don't know if it's a constant issue. But she said Tina continues to echo each time she talks. Rhonda, I'm not getting echoing on Tina's end. It does sound a little hollow. Do you have a mic also on? Like, is it possible that your speaker's off, but your mic is on one of the other things? No, they're.
No, because the only speaker I have on is
on that
the laptop speaker. My phone is off.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just this. Maybe it's the room that you're in. Maybe because you have a big open space behind you, the room may be echoing. It's not echoing when I'm listening to you. Rhonda's hearing an echo, but I'm not.
Is it my headset?
There's a delay, so possibly.
I think
you're answering me. What's happening is you're answering me on the live YouTube. You're not answering me on the place where you're in YouTube.
You're not answering me on the place where you're in the. That's.
Yeah. So that explains it, because I am noticing when I ask you a question, there's quite a delay.
Okay, so
and now I'm hearing myself.
I should remind myself to.
And now I'm hearing myself. So I'm hearing wherever you're playing it back from.
I'm hearing wherever you're playing it back from. Okay, so when I speak, I should just be looking at the Streamyard.
Yes.
Screen.
Just be in Streamyard only.
Yes. Just be in Streamyard only.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll be on the same time because right now.
Well, there's a delay with you too. Like I see you mouth the words and then I hear you speak.
Okay, but there shouldn't be if we're both in the studio.
Okay, but there shouldn't be if we're both in the studio.
I don't know.
I didn't have it. Oh, it's fine now.
I didn't have it. Oh, it's fine now.
Oh, I didn't have it when you had your headphones on.
I didn't have it when you had your headphones on.
You didn't have it when I put my headphones on. It's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also feel more like a broadcaster with my earphones on.
Okay, I'm not getting the echo now, but I do think there's still a delay. I think for some reason you may be answering me on the YouTube as opposed to within the studio. I don't know. We may have to have another test session.
But yeah, actually, the YouTube is only a visual for me. Because I don't have sound turned on.
It's fine now. It's absolutely fine now. We're talking in the same time frame. When you have your headphones on, we're the same. So I'm not sure what Rhonda was hearing at her end, but I am fine now. So yeah, it's fine now. So there shouldn't be. So it might just be that your room is creating an echo with your mic. But it's perfect.
Possibly because
that's all I can think of. But it's like it might be different if you had the kind of headphones with the speaker right by your mouth. I don't know. Oh, Rhonda says it went on for 5 minutes, but it stopped after I mentioned it to you. It's fine now. So as long as you keep your headphones on, we're fine.
Great.
You do look professional. Okay. Well, thank you, Rhonda. This is why it is so helpful to have Rhonda here, because if she wasn't here, we'd be like talking into the wind and really not be clear on what it is that's being observed on the other end. The other thing that I discovered was
we have to watch the replay.
Yeah. I'll set it to private afterwards, maybe. Or I'll just download it from Streamyard and share it from you and then delete it from my my YouTube account. Now I was going to say something about something else I had learned. Anyway, so I've been reading a bunch of pointers on how to get the most out of our YouTube live, how to manage in case you get trolls on the line and how you can block stuff. There's different things that you can do. I think you might have to do that through the YouTube studio side of it, though. So I'm not 100% clear. I'm just hoping we don't have any trolls, Well, if we do, we'll just have to deal with it. But I'll read a little bit more about that. And so now you're working on the agenda. And what's your vision in terms of, Rhonda says, okay, the delay makes sense. So what's your vision for how this will go compared to when we did David?
Okay, so I did send out a little script.
Oh, I haven't checked my email today yet.
Okay, I'll just pull it up on my screen here. Okay, so what I have is at 7 o'clock we start to set up and do a system check.
Okay.
7:30 start on time, introduction and opening remarks from both of us. Mm-hmm. Introduce Marianne and give a little short bio on her. Mm-hmm. And then at 7:40, I have a nice collection of slides from the Thunder Bay area.
Now, are you going to share your screen?
What I'll do is I'll make it first. And then if maybe, I don't know, if maybe you could show them, that would be good.
How many slides are there?
I don't know. I think I asked for 12.
Okay. Because
it's not very long.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So is it a slideshow that's like David's was, where it's now? Remember you put that on YouTube and did it like a YouTube slideshow. But I don't know if we can. Well, we're on YouTube. If we can use another YouTube link.
No. I just created a video.
Oh, okay. Okay,
And
so
we
you can
played
I
the
can
video
upload.
from
So
the
I could
laptop.
probably upload the video. I can, because I think I can upload a video.
Well, yeah, yeah, or I can send it to you as an MP4.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
then-
If you send it to me, I can
yeah.
upload it into the studio as an asset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
yeah,
then after that, Marianne to speak about what the book is about,
Mhm.
The notion for the book, and the connection to Lucy Maud Montgomery.
Mhm. Now, with
And then a
regards,
reading of choice for
Okay.
about 10 minutes.
okay.
Yeah. And then let me just finish the script and then we can talk, okay?
Yep.
Otherwise, we're going to talk over each
That's
other.
good.
So Marianne, reading of choice. At 8 o'clock, I will appear and show how to order the book. Another reading from Marianne, but she does write other things. I thought maybe a poem would be nice.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
You know, like something that would fit in the same kind of tone of the book.
Great idea.
A poem. And then Q&A with Marianne.
Mhm.
And then at 8:30, any further comments on the state of publishing and distribution, and the next plug for the next event, Women in Fiction.
Oh, I forgot about that. Do we have a date for that?
Yeah. So I haven't got a date yet, but my inside news is telling me that Indigo will not open its doors until July 15.
Okay. That makes sense.
Which is
That makes
too bad
total
because
sense because I have a
only
friend.
store.
Yeah. I have a friend who's got a hair salon and she's
Yeah, I mean, if you
July.
Yeah, if you try to order Maud and Me on Indigo, it's there, but it says they won't deliver for 3 to 5 weeks.
Okay.
So Marianne was quite upset about that, and she said maybe we should cancel the launch, you know, because the book is not available.
How do you feel
the
about
only
that?
store, the only bookstore in Thunder Bay.
Should we delay it?
But I think we should go ahead with it. No, the promo has gone out.
Yeah.
Like Nathaniel has sent out promo and it's been posted. I don't want to post a retraction.
Right.
And what if Indigo doesn't open till September?
Yeah.
So there has to be another way to get the book. So I will sell the book from my website.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, can you create a slide the way that you did? Just use the same template, like, you know, that information we used for David's, and then I can make that an overlay the way I did last time. And so when you're ready to talk about the instructions, then all I do is I just grab that from the YouTube studio, from the assets. And then I just cover our faces with cover the screen with it and leave it there as long as you want. You can still talk over it. Your voice will still be there. So the nice thing about having done David's is that with us using Streamyard, and by the way, I'm going to pay for the next month of Streamyard myself because I'm going to start using it.
Oh,
yeah. So you've covered 2 months. I'm going to buy the July to August one. And that's partly because I want to start. As a result, this is kind of fun. As a result of my doing book reviews, I have some authors connecting with me that are interested in me interviewing them. So I've got someone who is with McClellan Stewart. She's wrote a memoir for McClellan Stewart. It came out in 2018. She's an actress. And I was reading her medical memoir, and she popped into my Instagram stream saying, "Thanks so much for finding me." And she's open to me doing a live streamed interview with her. So, and she's got a
wow, great.
Yeah. So the Story Finder is going to be me. So I'm building that Story Finder brand as well, which will only have great benefits for Crossfield, and then also now for Prather Marketing down in Oklahoma, my new partner who's got the speakers agency. And the cool thing about that is that Nona has speakers that are writing books, that might need a publisher. I don't know if you publish in the States, if you're interested in publishing in the States.
That's not, no,
Right.
no, it's
Anyway.
difficult.
But on the other hand, she's a speaker's agency. So any of our speakers, with it all being virtual right now, she can book speakers for anywhere. Does Nathaniel book speakers?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, we can talk about that as well. So if there are any of our, like, I'm thinking like Phyllis or someone would be good to connect up with Nona, and you know, because I think that Phyllis is such a comfortable person doing interviews, and she's so engaging. All of your authors are, but because I worked on her memoir, I feel a little bit more akin to her for that reason. And you know, so it's premature right now, but we can talk about it further, and then we can feel out your authors. And if they're interested in having a speaker's agent, they can contact me, and then I'll connect them to Nona.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I am getting a delay when I talk to you. It's like you hear me and then you respond, but it's almost like a thoughtful silence. So I'm not sure why that is, but it's okay.
Well, I get a delay. I still hear your mouth move, but I don't hear you. There's a delay in my hearing you.
But not at my end. When I am hearing you, I am seeing your mouth move exactly at the same time within the Streamyard studio. So I'm watching.
Because I'm waiting for you.
You're watching me.
I'm waiting for you to finish talking.
Yeah, and I'm
waiting for you to finish speaking before I speak.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out, because I can see us both, you know, on the YouTube, but I'm not listening on the YouTube. I'm only listening to you and talking to you through Streamyard.
Yeah, because I wait until you're finished before I speak.
Well, and I try to wait. I wait before when you're
just
finished.
Like that.
Right.
Just like that.
Right. Okay. So maybe it's just natural. Maybe it's just the way that you're responding. But I'm not having to watch your mouth move. Like, well. When I talk, I'm seeing my mouth move, and when you talk, it's in line with your talking. So I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Like when you just said that now, your mouth said, oh, okay. So I don't know what's going on. The thing is, Rhonda says it seems to be a delay in me seeing her comments as well. So maybe the delay is somehow from my end, and I don't know what would be causing that. Now, the delay in seeing her comments makes sense because her comments are probably real time, but we are ahead in time. Like they don't hear what we say about until after. So, and sometimes I'm not looking at her comments right away, but this is real time in comments, but delay in broadcast. I think that's what's happening, is that the broadcast has that delay built in, like, you know, how we started before it actually went live. Like I hit go live, but then there's that delay that's built in there. But I think from the comments side, Rhonda says there seems to be a comments in me seeing her comments, but that's because I'm behind in time as far as she's concerned. So I can't comment on her comments, even if I'm commenting on them now. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The thing is, it is working. So that's the good thing, is that, you know, I'm going to practice with Marianne in between since she wasn't available today. So that will be fine. I'll set up a time just like this with her. And she'll get her.
I sent her the script, and I just got a message back. She said the script is fine.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So then what do we have left to do? We just need the slides, like the video that you're going to send me. And now,
yeah, the URL for Eventbrite.
I can send you that. Yeah. Oh, the URL for Eventbrite. No, we have, to add it to the Eventbrite. Yeah, so this is just the question, is do we update the Eventbrite listing with the URL right away? Or do we get people to sign up and the enticement, like sign up in Eventbrite for the event so that we can send you the event, the link 24 hours, have you used Eventbrite before to send a notification out to people that are registered? Okay, so this is a bit new.
No,
okay.
I've only used Eventbrite as a client. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then it's probably safe to put the event link there, and then maybe the fact that they register is just a bonus, because I can also put the event, like the YouTube event link, put that right into the Facebook Live. But this is where it gets confusing. Like, do we want them to go to Eventbrite or just go directly to YouTube? You know what I mean? Like if they go to YouTube and subscribe, they're going to be subscribed, but Eventbrite gives us information.
Yeah, I have a feeling I have a feeling people are going to be reluctant to subscribe. Truly, people don't like signing up for things. Okay. They don't want unwanted emails. So I think we should stick with Eventbrite and go from Eventbrite to YouTube from there.
Okay. Okay, so we'll put the event link on the event.
That's just my gut feeling.
Yeah, okay, so we'll put the YouTube link on the Facebook, like I'll create a Facebook event, and I'll link that to the Eventbrite, but I'll also within that description say, and here's the, just bookmark this event, like the YouTube link. And I think it's like with Facebook, in order for them to comment, they have to be logged into YouTube. I don't think you can comment on the YouTube unless you're logged into YouTube, but you can see everything.
Okay.
I think, but, we'll see. Yeah. And Rhonda says the audience hears us both in sync with our lips. There may be a delay in the two of us hearing each other. So who knows? The thing is, like at my end, I hear you right away. So it just seems like you sometimes wait to answer me. That's all, but that's okay. That sounds fine.
Yeah.
And that was fast. That was right away. So,
okay.
Okay. Any questions? Thank you for your patience with it.
No, I think we should. I think we should practice one more time.
Absolutely. Yeah. What's a good day for you? Do you want to try Monday and have Marianne on?
Yeah, Monday. It'd be good to have Marianne on.
Okay, so I'll try and schedule something then for Monday for you and Marianne. Check. And do you want to try it on the Crossfield page this time, the Crossfield, or do you want to keep it still on mine?
Let's keep it still on yours.
Yeah, because then it doesn't mess up yours.
I'm pretty sure I have a meeting at 3 on Monday. So if it could be around 4 o'clock on Monday.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check with Marianne and see if she's available for that.
Okay.
And if not, then we can try something, we'll pick another time. But considering the events on Thursday, we don't want to wait too late to feel like we're comfortable with it.
No, we don't want to wait too long.
Yeah.
We don't want to lose our edge.
No. But the good thing is now, then that leaves me the rest of today and tomorrow to start really doing the promo. And I'll send you the link. And I think what I might even do is just like on Twitter, I'll put the direct link to the YouTube. I'm not even going to mention Eventbrite in my YouTube, because the only way to, I'll look at it. I'll see. I don't know. It could go one way or the other. The advantage to Eventbrite is that we know who's registered, but you have to create an Eventbrite account in order to register. So that's a bit of a pain. I like going directly to YouTube, but then again, we don't know who's going to come. We don't have any way to capture it unless they're saying they're going on the Facebook event page or the Eventbrite page. So I think that's, so there's a few different ways to go. We'll add the URL to the Eventbrite listing, and you can just log in and update that listing, right? Okay. So I'll send you that link, and maybe I'll take a look at your current Eventbrite listing and maybe suggest any revised wording or stuff, and then give you the link for that. And then you can just edit the Eventbrite listing. Okay, I'll do that. And then in the meantime, I'm going to check whether I can administer your Instagram account through the Facebook account, because and see if you've got if you don't have a Crossfield Instagram account, I want to set one up for you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll check and see what my account is.
Yeah, if it's I won't do anything till I get approval and stuff. But you need to have, publishers have Instagram accounts, and most of their authors have. A lot of their
actually
authors.
Nathaniel told me that too. He said you need to be on Instagram.
Oh, good. I'm glad that confirms it. Yeah, and so I'll work on the promo end, and I'll set. Rhonda says event. Oh, Wayne's here. Hey, hi, Wayne.
Oh, great.
He found us.
Hi.
He's on YouTube, I guess. Eventbrite lets you register as a guest, meaning that you needn't create an account. You do have to provide an email address to which they send the virtual event ticket. Oh, thanks, Wayne. There we go. That's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. And that's good timing because Rhonda went off to water her hydrangeas or something. So, but yeah, no, this is perfect. So I think this was very successful. I think that, we do have those, we have to make sure, and also with Marianne, that we're really clear on those feedback issues, because part of it was my problem. I didn't realize I had the speaker going on my phone. I thought I had muted my phone, but I hadn't. So then I think, but at the same time, you had it happening as well with one of your other laptop or your phone. So we had multiple echoing happening, and then that's hard to figure out where it's coming from.
And I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it because I had my headset on, so I didn't hear what my other laptop was doing.
So no wonder you were confused. It all sounded just fine for you. But anyway, okay, yeah. So I've got stuff to do, and I think that's about it. So I'm going to just put a comment.
Alrighty.
Okay, so you can leave if you like. I'll close you off now. I'll have you leave the studio, and I will just keep talking for a minute. Oh, wait. Can I join the Streamyard, please? Hi, Alan. Oh, we've got somebody who's just arrived. Hi, Alan. We are just about to end this. Okay, so I don't know. Hi, Alan. Welcome to our page. We're just so you know, Alan, what we're doing is it's a little practice run, because we're going to be doing an author launch next Thursday. So if you, I'm going to put in the name of the publisher, Crossfield Publishing. Follow her YouTube. Subscribe to see the author launch on Thursday night. Okay, so we've got someone who just happened upon us somehow, and Alan Desrael. So I've asked him to subscribe to your YouTube channel, Tina, and so anyway, so I'm going to end this now, everybody, and I'm just going to add a comment into I'll end the broadcast. And thanks very much for Rhonda and Wayne, and also for our surprise guest, Alan, for coming and attending. And I'm going to just continue to comment in the YouTube comments. And okay, so goodbye, Tina. I'm gonna remove you from the stream.
Okay,
now.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay, bye. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm still here, and Tina has now left the building. And so this was just a practice run on my Story Finder, Glenda McDonald YouTube account, and we're just figuring out how to use this. And yes, Alan, StreamYard is the interface that I'm using. We used StreamYard to do a Facebook Live broadcast for another author recently. So this time we thought we would try the StreamYard with YouTube, and it actually is very, very easy to use. I'm quite pleased with it. And so I'm going to end the broadcast now, and this being a test session, I'm probably going to delete it later, but follow my YouTube channel, and I will, there's going to be another test session probably on Monday at 4 p.m. Okay. And the author hopefully will be attending as well. So I'm ending now. Thanks very much, everybody. Bye-bye.